we need to know how do you position this as well. So nothing but like in my world and coaching business, what I promise my clients is very clear. If you deal with Aspire Leader Solutions, you get a 2x guaranteed growth, okay, with a guaranteed refund option in the first 12 months. That's how my positioning statement is very clear, very crisp. I don't fumble. And if the client wants to do with me 3 months or 6 months package, I'm open, but there's no guarantee there. My guarantee works only on 12 months coaching services. Very clear of that. Yeah. Because if whatever we coach on a weekly basis, there are weekly deliverables. If the business owner does, he is bound to see the results. And if he does the execution, he does the delivery, he doesn't see the result, he can ask for a refund. That's how we are very focused on, and we are completely client centric. So nothing but value. So again, on lever two, when we connected from clarity to pipeline, pipeline to value is nothing but stop selling effort. Nobody wants to look at effort. They are looking at results, or they are looking at outcomes, what you can deliver. Like I mentioned before, is nothing but before and after. I'm sure it's a very powerful statement out here. Is nothing but people don't like to use jargons these days, saying we provide a customized business solution. Gone are the days. They are not interested in that statement anymore. What they are looking at is this one. They are looking at establish service firms, remove profit leaks, and build a 90-day very clear execution rhythm. Okay, so we're going to see this more into detail as we prolong, as we move forward on this. There's nothing but very specific buyer, visible outcome, and your credible process. That's all the customer is looking at from your side, depending upon what business line you are into. And we believe in this, what I mean very clearly. And going on to the execution part, the third one, after you're starting from clarity to pipeline to river, and then to the execution part, which is very critical after the delivery, is nothing but we look at strategy, which will become your weekly operating system. You have to have an accountability out here. Either you do it or you keep somebody to do it for you, right? So you choose, like we always talk, choose Monday as three commitments. Each is, and choose this specific commitment. It has to be have to have a ownership, and it has to be a calendar block time zone. Yeah, not for fun, but as a business owner, if you block your calendar on a Monday morning, let me tell you, you will see results coming in very, very specific and very, very clearly. So choose three commitments, what you're going to do on Monday, block the time. Daily, you need to again protect that 15 minutes for yourself as a owner. Only you yourself, nobody else. Where you review your priorities and remove one blocker. Very, very clearly, it's like the difference between urgent and important, which I'm sure each one of you are aware. You have to prioritize. Urgent means now, and important means it is important, but it can wait. So, and you remove one blocker daily. Remove one, at least one blocker. Don't go and remove 10 blockers in one day. You will burn out. Friday is a time for learning and reset. Have to give that time, like score completion, keep the lesson, and not your any standard excuse. Yeah, you have to be have that either yourself or online or face to face or probably online. Yeah. So that's what part of the connection of all the three levers are, right? From clarity to lever one to lever three. And accountability is not a pressure, but it's a promise made visible, right? So your 90-day acceleration sprint is nothing but your sequence matters. I'm sure you, each one of you know. Focus, very clear focus in the first 30 days. You've got to work like a or run like a horse. That's how I mean by focus. Then you prove it, and then you scale it. So first 30 days of your session with what I do with most of my clients, the first 30 days are so critical. I try and change the guy's habit, because I tell you why. When I change his habits of towards learning, he sees the results coming in much faster. Yeah. So select one constraint, define one outcome, and establish the baseline. It's not overnight changes. You are doing something which are very focused way. So one thing at a time. That's what helps you in focusing. 31st day to the 60th day, we look at proving, saying run one small experiment, track your leading indicators, and keep what works. I'm sure you are familiar, but you got to reiterate as a business owner. and do this if you want to see the desired results. And then you move to the important part, which is the 61st and the 90th day, is nothing but scaling. Yeah, because if you do the first 30 days correctly, you're bound to get the results in the 90 days. I can tell you that. The first 30 days are very, very crucial and very, very critical for any line of business. So scaling is nothing but you document the process, you delegate the ownership, you increase your volume carefully. So it's nothing but one measurable win. I'm sure out of this creates the confidence to build the next system. I'm sure it's. I'm not saying this, but this is understood by each one of us. And then make it yours very clearly that if you're a business owner, you know what I mean here is nothing but your one sentence acceleration commitment as a business owner over the next 90 days. Now, here is a small assignment for each one of you. If you can go to the chat box, please, and put down your thought process that what commitment you would like to put in one sentence, right, acceleration commitment that one next 90 days, what I would like to improve, okay, by it's a dash like over the next 90 days, I will improve on, let's say, sales numbers.